Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck for Tuesday, March 24th. We'll do the easy and the hard. The easy is called construction. Let's play. So the way we play this game is in each row, each column, and each colored region, we need to place exactly one star. In addition to that, stars can't touch each other even diagonally. So a star here and a star here would break the rules. All right, so we have some gimmies here. This yellow, we must place a star in because there's only one cell, so that's where it goes. Now green has only one place. Now indigo has one place. Blue has one place. All right, are we... Okay, so gray is going to use this bottom row. It's going to be here or here. It's going to use the bottom row. That takes out from the rest of the row, giving us red. And now this column needs a star, and this is the only place it can go, so that's a star. This column needs a star, and now we put the last one in brown. All right, I think that's on the edge, but I would call it a plonker. I think you could do this one very quickly. You don't have to spend the time doing the X's if you know it places a star, and that can help as well. Alrighty. Well, let's do the hard. It's called pacifier. Okay, yeah, that does kind of look like a pacifier. All right, so we're going to remove this because of yellow, as well as these two, which touch all of yellow. This indigo takes the rest of the row, and also this one, which touches all of indigo. Now these two take out from here and here because they share a column with this one and touch this one. And we should have the same thing here. This is taken out because of the row and touching this one. Now these three, that takes out from here and here and here, that touch all of them, or see all of them, I should say. Okay. Oh, and this is out as well because of these two. Alrighty, what's our next step here? Haven't really looked at these other regions. This is an L shape now. This touches the whole thing. This W shape takes out from here. Even before we X that out, it would take out from here. Not super important, but here we are. I mean, I'm seeing that these... actually, no, that is important. Sorry, I thought it wasn't important, but it is. Whoa, I am not in straight line mode. I just drew a crazy line there. All right, so how many stars are we going to have to the right of red? Well, the easiest way to tell is we have 4 columns. Each column was 1 star, so we're going to have 4 stars. Now we know that green is going to give a star. We know that blue is going to give a star, and we know that this dark orange is going to give a star. But we still need a region to give a star, because that's only 3 stars. So that means brown is going to give a star as well, meaning the brown that's outside of this line, that's to the left of the line, cannot actually have a star. Right, that means that this column is going to put a star in one of these grays, which means the rest of gray can't have a star. And now this column is going to put an indigo or red. I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Right. Is there anything that happened with rows? Okay, yeah, the bottom 3 rows, we have something similar going on, which is that we need 3 stars. And one of them will be in gray, one will be in brown, one will be in dark orange, which means that the gray is given. And then now these dark orange can't be a star. And now this, and brown is going to put 1 in, which means the rest of brown isn't a star. And so now brown is this 3-cell region, so that's out, and this is out. All right, in fact, now this column has to give it to brown, so this brown's out. Now this column gives it to blue, so these 2 blues are out. All right. What's next? We've got quite a few limitations at this point. I think we need to do these 3 rows, actually. There's a lot of lining up in this one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to count where stars must be, right? We need 3 stars. 1 must be in yellow, 1 must be in green, and 1 must be in orange. And so those are the 3 stars, meaning that this red is out. Now red is down to these 2, which means this is out, and that gives us our blue. Actually, that was the only place in that row. I didn't notice that. That gives us brown. That gives us dark orange and green and orange and yellow and red and indigo, and we're done. All right. I think there were a few ways to finish there, but that was the way I saw, so that's what I did. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do?